In this video, we are going to learn about forEach. Okay, so this forEach is a very powerful method in JavaScript. By using forEach, you can process each element in the array. Okay, the syntax of forEach is forEach. So this is a function. So parenthesis added. Inside that, it will accept the callback function. Callback function. Inside that callback function, we can pass three things as a parameters. Okay, so the first one is element. Second one is index. Third one is array. So this element we can pass. Okay, then second one is index, third one is array. We should follow this order only. Okay, so if you pass this index to first, means it will not accept, it will return the element only. So we should follow this same order only. Okay, so this element is mandatory one, then this index and arrays are optional one. Okay. Okay, so we'll see this using one example. So I'm going to create an array for my fruits. So fruits array created. So inside that I am going to add banana, then apple, then grapes. So this is my fruits array. I am going to log this array, log fruits. So it's printed. You can see fruits array is printing. Okay, fine. Now I am going to add my for each function. Okay, so for that I am calling my parent array. So this is my fruits array. So in this fruits array we are going to attach our for each function, right? So if you add dot, means it will show automatically, VS Code will suggest the array methods. Okay, so here you can see for each method. So for each is added. So if you hover, means here also it will show the syntax. So you can see for callback function inside we can pass the three parameters. Okay, so for each, so this function, so I added parenthesis. So inside that, it we need to pass the callback function, right? So for callback function I am using arrow function. So if you are not familiar in the arrow function, means you can check my previous video so you can understand this. So here you can see we added the callback function, right? So inside that callback function we need to pass the element. Okay, so here we are using fruits array, right? So it is a fruit, correct? So I am going to add the parameter name as fruit. Okay, so now I'm going to add console.log fruit. So if I click save, you can see each elements are printing, right? So first time here banana will come, then banana is printed. Okay, the second time apple will come here, then apple will print here. Okay, the third time grapes will come here, grapes will pass as a parameter. So that parameter value is printing here because we added just console.log. So you can see grapes is printed. So it will, this function will process for each element. Okay, first time for banana this function block will execute, second time apple this function block will execute, third time for grapes this function block will execute. Okay, so now you understood the element. Okay, so after that I am going to add index as a parameter. So saved, you can see same thing. Okay, now I am going to concat our fruit with index. Okay, index. So saved, you can see banana 0 1 2, right? So the position of index means nothing but the position of the element. Okay, so first time banana, so banana's position is 0, second time apple's position is 1, third time grapes index is 2. So that's why we can use this index. Okay, so the third parameter is array. So it's simple one. Array means it will give us the entire array. Okay, for that I'm creating one more console.log. So I'm going to add array. So saved, you can see it is returning the entire array. Okay, so we can pass the entire array as a parameter to the callback function. So we can, by, if you want to do something using this array, means you can do it here. Okay, inside that block you can execute the code. So this is simple console.log. So if I want to push these fruits to one more array means, how can we do using for each? We'll show you. For that I am going to create one more array, fresh fruits. The my array name is fresh fruits. So this is my new array, right? So I am going to log this array also, fresh fruits. So fresh fruits is initially empty array, right? So if now I am going to push these fruits to this fresh fruits array. Okay, so for that I am going to call my fresh fruits array. Then I am going to add my push function. So for push function I am going to pass argument as a fruit. So can see fresh fruits also having banana, apple, and grapes, because so first time we added for each for our fruits array, right? So first time banana will come here, then this function block inside that we have empty, I mean fresh fruits array we have. So we are using the push function. So banana is pushed to our fresh fruits array. Okay. The second time apple will come here, then apple is pushed to our fresh fruits array. Third time grapes will come here, grapes will push to our fresh fruits array. So our fresh fruits array having these three items. Okay, so if I want to do something means, I mean if I want to manipulate something, then I need to push to fresh fruits array means. Okay, for that just I am going to concat fresh. Okay, fresh, then I am going to use my fruit name. Okay, so one second. So you can see first time fresh is concatenated to banana. Okay, so we are concatenating here, correct? Fresh banana, second time fresh apple, third time fresh grapes, printing here, correct? Because it is concatenating our concatenating with fruit name, then the fruit is pushed to our fresh fruits array. So you can see the result here. Okay, I hope you understand this. Inside that you can add any logics, for example if condition or what are the things you can do inside your function block, so it will check and it will work accordingly. Okay, I hope you understand this. The final part is what the for each function will return. Okay, so for that I am going to add one more console.log. So my console name is for each. Okay, so now I am going to copy this for each function, entire function, and I am going to paste it here. Else, we can do one more thing. I am going to store this for each into one variable, that for each. So for each is my variable name. So if I am going to do this, I mean if I want to console this means, so if I click save, you can see undefined. So this for each function will not return anything. Okay, just it will execute what are the things you are given inside the function block only. Okay, so this very important concept guys, because if you are before using any array methods you should understand what it will return. Okay, accordingly you can write your code. So this very important before choosing any array methods. Okay, so the for each method will not return anything, so it's undefined one. Okay, I hope you understand this. If you have any feedback or suggestion, feel free to post it in the comments below so I can learn from it. Thank you.